time for some Pop Song Professor advice. Yesterday I got an email from a fan named Lauren. Unfortunately, Lauren does what a lot of us do, and she often compares her lyrics that she writes to 21 Pilots and Panic at the Disco. Those people have been writing lyrics for years, and they're at the top of their game. And so she feels like it doesn't always turn out very well for her, and so she feels discouraged about the lyrics that she's writing. She feels like what she says has been said 1,000 times before and better by other songwriters. So she wanted to know if I had any suggestions for combating the negativity and feeling more confident in the lyrics that she's writing. And guys, you know I talk a lot, so you know that I had some answers. Let's get to it. Hey everybody, I'm Clifford Stummy, the Pop Song Professor. Welcome to my channel where we make English class awesome by explaining and sometimes roasting song lyrics on weekdays. And we also talk about how to write song lyrics sometimes, and that's what we're talking about today. I want to point out real quickly, Lauren, in her email, said that she had actually taken my class on how to write lyrics like 21 Pilots. Now, even if we shouldn't compare ourselves to other people, we should still learn from them. And so that's why I created a 3-hour-long course that's only $20. It'll explain how to write the raps, how to write the choruses, how to use the sounds of 21 Pilots, and how to take everything Tyler Joseph has done and use that to develop your own style. And if you guys use the discount code Lauren's Question at the link down in the description, I will give you 50% off for the next 48 hours after this video was posted. But that's all kind of beside the point, because today I want to go ahead and start you guys off with some free advice to feel more confident in the lyrics that you're writing. So I'm going to tell you the same things that I told Lauren. Number one, you guys have to know what your goal in songwriting is. Are you trying to be original? Are you trying to be unique? Are you trying to be like super off the wall weird like Lady Gaga? Are you trying to share emotional struggles like Tyler Joseph? Are you trying to speak to other people? Are you doing it for self-therapy? Are you trying to become rich and famous? Pick one specific goal, and from now on, all that matters is that goal. Success or failure don't matter unless you're accomplishing that goal. I would kind of suggest not doing the rich and famous one just yet. Writing to help others, share your story, or for self-therapy are really good ways to start, and they're pretty low pressure too. So it's a very accomplishable goal. Number two, when you write your lyrics, tell your personal story. Who are you as a person, and what are your perspectives? Put your own opinions in there, put your own life experiences in there. Make sure that this is about you. Don't try to live somebody else's life. Don't try to think, oh man, Tyler Joseph is so deep, I've got to be deep like Tyler Joseph. If you are as deep as a thimble, then you better be the best thimble level depth person there is. Now we all know you're not, but that's just, an example. Number three, when you write your lyrics, be super specific. Don't be general and vague. Bruno Mars does this thing where he's like, her eyes make the stars look like they're not shining. We don't know anything about what she actually looks like. Great, she has twinkly eyes. That's because there's a light in the background, Bruno. We don't know what color they are, we don't know what shape they are, we don't know anything about this girl. For me personally, I'm not gonna write the lyric, I was happy, because that's general. We don't know anything about that. Great, you were happy, we don't care. But if I say something like, the guilt drained away and I felt empty in a good way, like I was light and could swallow the whole world and still be hungry for more adventures. First of all, we know that I'm very melodramatic, but I am melodramatic, so I'm gonna be myself. The haters can suck it, because I'm accomplishing my personal main goal, and that's self-therapy and expressing myself. But see how the second description was more detailed and more specific, and it helped you to get to know me better than if I just said, I was happy. Remember that. Number four, sometimes it's super difficult to understand how you feel and even to know what you think about a topic. There are so many topics out there that I don't know what I think about it because I've never thought about those topics enough. Well, here's the solution, and it is journaling. Journaling can be difficult, and it can sometimes be frightening, because if there are things in your life that you feel guilty about or things that you're afraid of and you just shove them in the back like I do, like I'm really good at repressing things, I'll admit. But if you're that kind of person, it can be a little bit scary. It's worth it. Trust me, within 10 minutes of starting journaling, I 100% guarantee will say, wow, that was worth it. I'm glad I did that. But go journal. Pick a topic that you might want to write a song about and just journal about that. Get your thoughts out there on paper. Having to write it out on paper will make you think slower, and so your thoughts will be more high quality, and it'll give you more time to ask questions, and you won't get lost on bunny trails. You'll still keep thinking about the same thing. And if you want to make it a little bit more intense, tell yourself, hey, I'm allowed to make mistakes in my journaling. I'm just gonna write as fast as I can. And that's another really good way called free writing to get some of those thoughts out there. Finally, number five, the best way to combat the negativity is just to remind yourself that you are yourself. You're not Tyler Joseph, and you need to accept right here, right now, you may never, ever write lyrics that are better than his. On the other hand, you may write lyrics that are Way better than his. But here's the thing, it doesn't matter. Little ASMR there for you guys. Nobody cares, and the people who do care, their opinions don't matter. Unless your main goal is to be better than Tyler Joseph, which I sure hope it's not, because that's shallow. Lyrics are not about being better or worse than other people or anything. They are about creating something beautiful and something true. Truth and beauty are the only two things that you should care about as you're writing lyrics, and how those connect to your goal, of course. It's all about accomplishing your goal in a true and beautiful way. Number one, that goal is all that matters. Nothing else should matter in your lyric writing. So I'm not a doctor yet, and even if I was a doctor, I wouldn't be a medical doctor, but I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a prescription, and that is take a vacation from your problems. A little What About Bob reference there. Actually, you know what? I have this great shirt I wanna show you. Yeah, don't hassle me, I'm local. My in-laws got this for me because I love the movie What About Bob with Bill Murray. Bill Murray, seriously, like my favorite actor. And What About Bob is easily in my top like 5 or 10 movies. That was definitely what we call in the industry a bunny trail. Shoot, and only like 10 people got that. If you've made it this far and you didn't know what I was talking about, comment llama. If you made it this far and you did know the movie that I was talking about, comment Bob. Anyway, the point is, you guys are allowed to take a vacation from your concerns about not being good enough. Put those on hold and get back to enjoying lyric writing and whatever your number one goal is. And that's all I've got for you guys. Don't forget to check out those courses in the description down below. Don't forget to, just enjoy life. Check out these videos if you like, and I'll talk to you next time.